So I've been watching movies lately.
You have. We've seen your blog. You should check it out. NewGamePlus.tv. It's summer because the moths are out.
Yeah.
But yes, NewGamePlus.tv. You should check out Liam's blog about the movies that he's been watching.
Trying to watch a lot of movies and watching some.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
But I watched 2 recently, and we're going to talk about those. The first one is Interstellar.
Oh God, this is Christopher Nolan.
Yes, Christopher Nolan likes doing very long films. Interstellar is one of them. It's a sci-fi epic. Matthew McConaughey is on the search with Anne Hathaway for a
Matthew
new...
McConaughey.
Didn't you get the memo? He's a serious actor now.
Oh God.
But no, this is definitely an epic sci-fi film. There's some amazing shots, amazing sort of stuff happening as they search for a new Earth.
Okay.
However, there are lots of little throwaway lines
I've
and
seen Neil
ideas.
deGrasse Tyson on Facebook.
Yeah, there's lots of just one-line things that they just throw out that if you think about it, you go, no, that doesn't make any sense. Not from a science point of view, just from a world-building point of view. And there's lots of them, which I think kind of distracts you from it.
Christopher Nolan's thing to me has always been that he used style over substance. Whether people like to tell me the opposite or not, I don't care, because he used style over substance. Memento had a very simple story when you think about it. When you really break it down to brass tacks, Memento was a simple story. Batman Begins was a fairly simple story. The more convoluted he's been allowed to get, the more Kojima-esque he's been allowed to get, the bigger he gets and the worse his movies become.
There's still I think it's still worth watching. There's still some great stuff in it, but it is really long. It does get tied down, and there's some of the stuff that's not great, but it's a good cinema experience. I'm not necessarily selling you on this because I know you're not going to like it.
No. So take that for what you will.
Yeah, but it still definitely has its moments. It's just unfortunate that you have to watch
the rest of it to get to those moments. But the other one that we've been discussing
is an older film.
Is a much older film. Now, I used to love horror movies.
Yep.
Like, I remember back in the days when horror movies were genuinely tense, genuinely scary. I mean, Alien is still one of the best horror movies we've ever made.
Speaking of slasher films, Halloween. That's
Yes.
John Carpenter's original Halloween. I'd seen about half the sequels, but never watched the original.
Have you seen Halloween H2O?
I have. I've seen Halloween Season of the Witch, which is not about
geez.
Michael Myers at all.
Yo,
But Michael Myers is just like a psychopath that kills people with a mask. You never hear him speak. He doesn't really have any reason or rhyme to it, but he's just always chasing you with scary music behind him.
Yeah. There's none of that Freddy Krueger snark. There's none of that self-awareness. There's none of that kind of... It is just, here is a man who will kill you.
Yeah.
And he will do it for no other reason than he wants to kill you. He won't express why, but Jamie Lee Curtis, you better fucking run.
Yeah. There's lots of great subjective point of view shots. Really tense. Music is great. It still suffers from that. It's a
70s
horror film, so we need to show teenagers having sex, which was fine. But But definitely worth watching Halloween.